It was no stranger to the people of the New World. Blood and death were always a part of life in these heathen lands. But when the Old World arrived from across the seas, it would clash with the New in a war that would forever change the Americas.
Hello everybody, and welcome to what is going to be my Medieval 2 Americas campaign with the faction New Spain. Now, just before I start, I'm just going to make sure that the sound options isn't too high. Let's see, audio, okay. So, let me check. What is the music? Let's put that down a little bit. Effects and speech. Let's move that down there as well, just in case. And yeah, that should be us. So, oh, sorry. Apply changes and back. Okay, so just before we start, I'd just like to say that if you want to play this campaign, you need to have the Kingdoms expansion, and that gives you access to the Crusades, Teutonic campaign, the Britannia campaign, which I've actually already done on with Scotland, and the Americas campaign. So the options you actually have: Americas campaign, you actually have some scenario battles and stuff like that you can play. Okay, so just before I start, guys, if you want to watch one of the other factions, the Mayan faction, maybe you should check out Legend of Total War channels on YouTube. He done the Mayan faction, and I'm pretty sure he done an Aztec Empire faction as well. The last time that I actually played this game, I actually played as the Apache tribe, so that was the very first time the game actually came out. So we're going to go as Spain. We're going to put the difficulty as hard and hard. I'm also going to make this episode maybe about an hour long, simply just to kind of get in there before anything happens. So let's actually go through the other factions. Let's do that. So the Apache tribes are fierce, brave troops, and with many skilled archers able to utilize their enemy's technology against them. So if you're really into missile troops, you may want to actually check these guys out. It's pretty fun to play, and it also gives you a bit of a different strategy you have to use. Their weaknesses are very little armor and mostly archaic weapons. Okay, and the Mayans, which is definitely something popular with most people, is they're brave, zealous, and vast in numbers. So you get a lot of armies. Completely lacking in armor and technology is a weakness, which is mostly the issue with most of the tribes here. The Aztec Empire as well, which has a lot of land to start off with. Okay, they have a lot of regions anyway. The brave, zealous, fast in numbers, same as the Mayans. Also, they're completely lacking in armor and technology. And New Spain obviously is the best faction to play. They have most of the best units anyway. It's considered easy, but I'm going to just try and take my time with it, just enjoy it really. We have excellent infantry, cavalry and missile troops, but the problem we'll have during the campaign is the men that we actually be able to recruit. We'll actually have to rely on a lot of native mercenaries as well. Okay, so Kingdom of New Spain, 1521 AD. The Kingdom of New Spain, under the rulership of the powerful monarchs such as the current King Charles V, has risen to become one of Europe's paramount powers. After recently expelling the Moors from the Iberian Peninsula, thus ending the 800-year-long requisition, the Spanish people have come to see success as their God-given birthright. Now, amidst an uneasy peace, Spain has turned its attentions to expanding its powers by finding a new target for its battle-hardened forces and their indomitable spirit. With Columbus' discovery of the New World in 1492 and 93, the subsequent Spanish conquest of Cuba, a new avenue of unparalleled conquest has opened up. Previous Spanish expeditions to the New World led by Hernandez de Cobra, 1517, and Juan de Gilvala, I think that is, I'm not sure, 1518, have fueled Spain's lust for conquest and riches. Returning explorers tell tales of gold for the taking and even entire cities made of gold. Okay, let's see what okay. Now, Hernan Cortes, a brilliant leader determined to claim wealth and territory in the name of Spain, is following on from their great explorers. However, conquest in the New World is fraught with danger. It is a strange place to inhabit it by even stranger savage people. Rumours abound they have worshipped pagan gods and performed sacrilegious rites, including vile cannibalism. Despite the dangers, many conquistadors see the opportunity to prove their reputation as Europe's greatest soldiers, as well as a chance to return home with untold riches. Okay, so for the King of Spain, the New World is an opportunity to expand both Spain's empire and coffers while joyfully carrying out the Church's work by converting the haven savages, I guess. In the New World, Spain must rely heavily on mounted conquistadors and skilled swordsmanship, with crossbowmen and gunners playing a vital supporting role. Okay, so just before we start, let's make sure that everything's set up. Okay, so short, blah blah blah, and no battle time limit is what I want as well. Show CPU moves. I don't think we want that all. We want to do that. Okay, so let's just start. Show.
Speak of the new world, and men dream of riches, glory, and conquest. This land is home to the fearsome and decadent Aztecs, a people who appease their great sun god with hearts torn from the chests of their enemies. And enemies the Aztecs have aplenty. To the east on the Yucatan Peninsula, the Mayans, a majestic people with an epic history, dream of restoring their once great empire to its former glory. North, beyond the jungles, roam the Apachean tribes, skilled hunters who follow the great herds across the plains, and fearsome warriors who are quick to learn the ways of their enemies. A new enemy sails on the horizon, bearing steel and marching under the Holy Cross. To Spain, the New World is a land of hope, a land where the Holy Word is delivered on the end of a sword. A land where empires are born. A land of total war.
Okay, so after that intro, you probably want to actually go and play your own campaign. If you're going to go and play another campaign, I would probably start by maybe trying one of the smaller factions anyway. But okay, let's start. Let's see what we've got. We've got some armies here. And have I got the sound up? Let me double check. Let's double check the sound before we start. So game options, sound options. And let's move this up to about 45 would be nice. Yes. Yes, and let's move the music up to about 20. Just so you guys can hear it as well. And there we go. And let's return to the game. Let's try and mess about with this thing. So 20 for this, and 20 for the speech as well would be nice, and 45 for the master volume, making the turn back to the game. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, that's perfect for me. That's I can hear that from now on. We've actually got Havana over here, which is, I think it'll be Cuba. And we also have a sun god here, a Mayan priest. Okay, so we want to send our admiral probably over here to get this army first of all. That's what we want to do. So let's move them over. Also, diplomacy wise, I don't think I should have any agents. Do we have? We do have an agent. Okay. Okay, so we actually have Veracruz. Okay, that's actually fine. We're actually on the way to move some of these people. So we have a Spanish trader. We also have Spanish trader, Spanish missionary, and a Spanish. I guess these guys are like diplomats. And we're going to try and expand over to here because that's what the. And we are also going to maybe get a diplomat. Let's see, do we have any diplomats? Missionary guide, blah blah blah, let's see. Okay, so he's a spy. The guides are the spies. The missionaries are mercenaries, sorry. Let's see, so they actually have a pretty big force over here, but we can probably take them out. We also have a small force of crossbowmen here. But the first thing that we're probably going to do is move over to this area. Okay, this is the diplomat, and what are they called? Explorer. Okay, so let's see diplomacy wise where we want to start off. This episode's got to be an hour long anyway, guys, so we'll be perfectly fine. Okay, these two are enemies, the Aztecs and the Talaskans, sorry, yeah. And no one else is at war with each other. So it's just both of them, and we're going to send our diplomat over there to maybe establish some trade rights. We're also going to spread out the rest of these guys just to get some information about what's actually around us. We're going to take over this Constantopolis, I guess that's what it's called, that's what we're going to call it. Also, this fleet is there as well. So let's see what we've actually got in this army. We've got some cav, and we've got some musketeers, crossbow militia, and we also have a cannon there as well that we can use. And native mercenaries, we can actually recruit a lot of native mercenaries. Let's look at the upkeep is 117. Probably want to get 4 of these guys. Let's see, so native warriors, native mercenaries. Let's see the difference. So 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. We don't want those guys in, we want these guys. 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. And as I spent our money, we can actually move towards this area. We can take these guys out without even thinking about it. And we've also got the mercenary captain. And let's see, what else do we have in there? We have those guys. We can actually build some rows. And let's build the brothel there. And we can actually recruit some sword militia as well. So let's actually get some pikes, because I actually really enjoy some of the pikes in this. And let's get some swords while we're at it. He's obviously going over there, so let's actually look at this. So we're going to use this as the... Okay, we can actually recruit a lot of guys over here as well, so let's get some roads, get some farming, let's just get the production going. Also, we can actually tax that, and also we can tax Veracruz, I guess is the name for it. So yeah, we can tax Veracruz to high tax. and we can recruit those guys. And over here, what kind of army do we have over here? So that's some musketeers, some buckler swordsmen, conquistadors, and we have the governor Pedro is the factionaire, so he won't actually be coming over at any point. We've got the faction leader and the factionaire. But first of all, we are actually going to pike militia. Let's get some more pike militia over here, and these are 15 and 11 for the swordsmen and 15 and 14 for the dismounted conquistadors. So let's actually get another one of those. Yes, and we're going to send this army over. So we want 2 pikemen. We also want another swordsman, would be nice. Sword militia is actually the 14 and 9, which is lower than those guys, 15 and 11. But the upkeep isn't actually a lot more, so it's okay. Upkeep for them is 75, and upkeep for these swordsman militia is only 50. So we can actually get, we could probably get most of those guys, and then send them over as well. And maybe try and hit the Mayans up in the north here would be a good idea. So we're going to be losing some money this turn. But as I can see, we're actually just going to move out. I'm pretty sure we're on the borders of our Apache tribes here, so we have to watch out for that. But we will be taking over this settlement in the next turn. They really don't have much in the settlement. They have these arrow warriors actually. They look pretty nice, and the eagle warriors as well. And they have some native archers, but I think we can actually out-missile them, and we can actually end the first turn here. So we haven't actually declared war on anyone. We actually have to just want to expand. Is the best option for us. First of all, do we actually want to use this ship? We probably do. We probably want to move this ship over at some point as well. But let's end the turn. Oh, okay. Okay, so they want an alliance and some trade rights. We don't want an alliance. We actually just want the trade rights. Would be nice, and some map information would be nice as well. And there we go. Okay, something to notice as well is if you have allies, you can recruit more mercenaries on their land as well. So that is something I'm pretty sure that's how it worked last time. So we have to take over, yes. So that's to be taken over, and then we can actually just, let's see if we can see the borders here. Is there any rebel settlements that we can maybe take over? Yes. Looks like there may be a rebel settlement here as well. Okay, so who is this? So we actually have what we need from those guys, so let's actually move over here. No, we don't actually need them. Let's move over to the Aztec tribes. Try and get some trade and some map information. Okay, let's just counter attack, and let's just do the trade rates. And there we go. We can just get some trade. Friendly natives. Okay, so this is it. The elite forces of New Spain, led by Hernan Cortes and other heroic conquistadors, will severely outnumber in this strange new world. In order to succeed, New Spain must call on assistance from friendly native mercenaries. You are a stranger in a strange place. Making war with everyone is not a wise move at this point in time. If you ally with some of the native tribes, you will find they will be far more generous in the troops that they are willing to lend you. Okay, so that kind of just clarifies what I was talking about, really. That you can recruit more troops. Okay, let's see what we can actually get. Can we get some more archers there? We could have, but we've got a lot more. So let's just we can assault, but we're going to maintain the siege right now. And let's start moving these guys south. The more we move south the better. We can actually move this guy over here and we're going to move him up. And also, where is my spy? Is this the spy? Missionary, so is he the spy? No, he's not. Spanish trader. Let me try and find my spy. Keep forgetting so the explorer is a diplomat, Pablo Nunes, and the guide is here in Vieira, so we can move the guide. That's what we want to do. We might move him over here just to help out. Okay, so it looks like you actually can move past the darkness as well, which is actually a nice feature. We're going to take over that settlement in our first turn. It shouldn't actually take us that long. First of all, we're actually going to move this ship to here. And let's make sure that we're still building and recruiting. Yes, we are. We're still building and recruiting there. And also we're still building and recruiting on this side. Okay, and that is the emissary for the Kalan clan. Okay. The Aztecs are really big here. These two are going to be fighting over this land anyway, and we're just going to establish our borders. And is there anything else we actually have to do? I don't think so. We can attack this settlement. They'll get some small wooden walls, so it isn't actually a big problem right now, but we can actually assault. And we can actually get in the first battle here as well. So they have a lot of men, but we can actually take them out. It's not going to be too much of a problem. We can actually attempt a night battle as well, which would be nice. Let's do a night battle, why not? I think it's the first time I've actually done one, so first fight, why not just do a night battle? Okay. Okay guys, so we are first going to deploy the army so we can take down most of the towers, and let's see, who have we got? We've got some musketeers here and we have some crossbowmen as well. Some infantry, which isn't actually a lot, but we can maybe do something about that. Also got our catapult kind of thing here. Catapult, sorry, cannon. Let's move these guys back out of the way in case they get hurt. And let's start the battle first of all. Let's take out that wall. Once we've taken out that wall, we can move our muskers and our infantry up to here maybe. Yeah, here seems fine. Let's actually fast forward it just to get stuff going, get it. It shouldn't actually take that long to take out the walls or anything like that anyway, so let's see these guys actually fire.
We have breached our enemy's walls.
Hopefully we can actually get these muskers and stuff like that just a little bit forward so we can take out whatever they're sending our way. We're also going to take out this tower. When we take out that tower, it'll be a lot easier just to push through it. We're going to bring our armies just here, just some native mercenaries there, and we'll grab our swordsman. Let's see, where is the swordsman? Let's actually have a wee look at these guys. Let's see what they look like on the field. They have actually all the Spanish cars and stuff like that, look pretty nice. Even though how old this game is, it actually still looks reasonably nice anyway. And it looks like that tower's down. We're also going to take this tower down while we wait. And let's make sure our musketeers and crossbowmen are on auto fire. let's see, who have we got? We've got some light infantry, some native warriors again. So let's actually try and take down that stack. Do these guys need to have a line of sight, I guess? So if we actually move them up to about here, maybe here, they may actually be able to shoot up on these guys there. And let's move our native warriors behind them just in case anything. In fact, I can move my native warriors to about here. Let us bust through this door as well. And then with the rest of the cannon fire, we will probably just speed this up a bit. With the rest of the cannon fire, we will probably just fire into the rest of the troops. So it's at ×2 right now. These guys are going to be getting fired upon, it looks like. Yes, they are. Is there crossbowmen firing as well? Yes, they are. And it looks like these are getting depleted. Not a lot, but just. Don't know why they're bunching up so much as well. Let's see if we can actually maybe try and fire into these native warriors while we're here.
The gates are down.
Okay, I don't know if we actually had the back here or our men there. Don't think we did. Yeah, one of them died, but not a lot. And the arrows are still firing anyway, so that's fine. We're going to put these guys on auto fire anyway, yes. Go get these guys just in the front here, and also get these muskets just in the front as well. See if we can actually fire into these guys while we just wait. Maybe try and fire into the front guys here would be nice. Some of the movement in this game is really off, so you need to watch out for some of the things that happen. Looks like they're actually sending some guys over here. They're doing the light infantry, and native warriors are over here as well. We can take out this tower first of all, and then we can actually use a cannon over there as well. We're still in ×2. Let's get these guys just to fire the rest of their ammo at those guys. Also get these musketeers to stand behind here. Okay, it looks like I can actually kill a lot more of them, especially when they're in that kind of formation. As you can see, this tower's got to be yeah, we go. And the rest of these guys are going to fire into, let's see. These are missile guys, so I don't think they can actually do much damage. Let's see if we can maybe try and hit some. Yeah, let's try and hit some of these guys while we're here. Let's try and do some explosive rounds. Let's get these guys to then focus on this troop. Let's get the musketeers to focus on these guys would be nice. And yeah, see, we're actually starting to bash down that wall, which is good as well. Our missile infantry is actually going to be finished pretty soon. I don't think we actually have a lot of ammo left for those guys. These guys, these light infantry rebels may actually start taking some damage as well. Let's get our swordsman. We want to bring a swordsman up here. Even though there's only 45 of them, we still want to use them up here. And we can use some of our cannons. Looks like our cannons are actually doing a little bit of damage, but not a lot. Looks like we're actually just wasting some ammo over there. Hopefully we can actually fire at the back, that'd be nice. And we're also firing here, so let's actually just speed this up, use all of our missiles before we move on. Once we've used our missiles, we can then push in and take over the rest So these are not going to be working, so what we want to do is probably burst something into the side of that wall. If we do that, then we can move some forces in there as well, maybe some cav, just to help out in this, on the flanks.
We are through the enemy's walls, into the breach for glory and victory.
And also, let's see what they actually have here. So they have some light infantry, and let's see our cav. Our cav is here as well, so we can use our cav to help out. Yeah, so we'll move them over there. Once they're finished, we can actually move in. What we want to do is get our native mercenary archers, so these guys can fight, so we actually want to move them in here once they're finished. Okay, so these guys are actually depleting a lot. We're going to be using most of our missile infantry on them anyway. Looks like they've got a heavy stack up here, but once we've actually pushed in here, we should be okay. And we can just actually slow this episode down a little bit. Take our time to take over the rest of those guys. Let's see, let's try and keep firing on these guys if we can. Once we do that, we should be fine. Also, let's see what our infantry can do. They have a special ability, they don't. But they actually have a lot of stats and stuff like that, so they should be able to hold there until we come round the back anyway. Okay, so they have this light infantry here. Also have that small stack of 5 and that small stack of 60. Let's keep firing at these guys, and let's get a crossbowman to fire on them as well. And these are the native mercenaries. We're actually just going to send them in here to help out. Send the natives in to help out the side. We don't actually need them, they're just mercenaries anyway, and we can just get the rest of them. Probably take down these rebels pretty easily. Also, we can actually come round here and take down these guys. Once we're waiting, once these guys are actually packed up, we should run in here as well. So let's come on guys, let's catch these guys before they get anywhere. Send in our missiles, and there we go. Also send some of our mercenaries in there as well, just to speed it up. Hopefully we can actually kill a lot of these guys before they actually reinforce. Let's send our cav in as well. And these are the crossbowmen, so crossbowmen and musketeers can actually just sit aside. We don't actually need them right now. We can move in our infantry as well, and also let's move in our cav. We're going to use move in our cav and bring our infantry around the side. We're going to bundle these guys up, but we're hopefully just going to come in the back and smash. Okay, these guys aren't running, so that's not good.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Okay, so let's keep pushing forward with these guys. Keep pushing in, we don't actually need them anyway. So the more we actually use them, the better. As soon as these cav are in as well, we should be fine. Let's bring our infantry over here. Let's also bring the cav over to attack these guys while they're waiting. And there should be some cav over on this side, so let's see. Yes it is, so let's actually bring the cav around here. Once we do that, let's stop these cav, let's stop this cav. Okay, let's move that cav back out, we don't need them to be there. We need these guys to be over here. We can actually put these guys here and move them into the back. Once that happens, we can actually just keep pushing in here.
We are blessed. The enemy general is dead.
And it looks like the enemy general has been killed. We can do this battle a lot better, guys. We can actually just fire into the back of these, back of this missile infantry, hopefully do some damage. Once we do some damage, and these guys are actually helping out. Let's see, where is the other cav? There's the other cav there, we want them to push in as well. We've got our infantry we want to push in, so we want to grab these swords and let's push them in as well. Once the swords are in, we can actually bring the cav round as well. Once the cav is starting to actually deplete, these guys are actually starting to deplete, so let's move these guys out. Let's move these guys in. What he's doing. I must have clicked on them by accident. Let's move these guys around as well, and our infantry are actually just going to keep moving in, which would be nice. Let's actually see if we can actually find a space these guys can probably just push in. Yeah, so as soon as you force them in, they actually do a lot. I think they take some casualties, but they do some damage as well. Actually got to grab our cav and bring our cav back around here. Bring these guys around here as well. And the king, where is the king? The king's there, so we actually want to move the king out. We don't want to get him killed. And the musketeers and the generals, we can actually use some fire at will with these guys, so get these guys inside here as well. Our infantry is going to just keep pushing through. These are the Spain infantry, so let's do that, push these guys through. Also push the cav through, it would be nice. Once these cav are in as well, let's see what cav is this? So this is a general, so this cav is pushed in. We've also got this cav as well we can push in. And once we actually take out most of these guys, we should be fine.
The enemy are badly blooded.
Let's get the general in there as well, just to help out. Let's try and get a rally in there as well with help. Let's try and keep pushing in these guys as well. Come on. Let's make sure that we don't lose all of our men while we're here as well, especially our cav. Let's keep pushing our cav in behind. Okay, so we've actually got some of these guys left. Let's keep pushing in to the centre. And keep pushing our cav in as well. As soon as we do that, we actually collect all of them, we can actually win this battle pretty easily. Hopefully our general won't die. Let's get a rally in there as well before we actually leave. But the general being here is probably the best idea. Don't want him to die as he moves in. Also, let's actually keep pushing these guys in. Come on, we've got some spearmen they're up against here, but we can win. Also got some nailed warriors we're actually fine against. We can speed this up and actually take down the most of these guys anyway. And this will be the first battle that we can complete victory on anyway. Okay, come on, all resolve. Keep going, keep going. Won't be much longer and these guys should be finished.
Our men have taken control of the city.
Hopefully we can do a little bit of retraining.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
Okay, so we lost 600 men, that's a lot of men to lose. But we can actually just retrain and get some more mercenaries anyway. Okay, so we've took over our first settlement, we've expanded, taking over the coastlines anyway, and we will reach a mines at some point. Let's see, so let's exterminate populace, and let us trait increase, and we've been rewarded with more money. Now let's see what we can do here. Can we retrain? No, we can't. Let's repair. Let's recruit. Do everything we can here. Small church. Let's do the small church before we do the land clearances. That's the kind of thing we want to do. Let's increase the tax here just in case. And we can actually end this turn the way it's like, guys. We can end this turn the way it is. Go ahead and move this general. Well, move this mercenary up to there. And hopefully we're going to expand over here. Let's see, where can we go here? Where can we move? Yeah, let's keep moving north. Let's do that. And we can end the turn. Let's see what the Aztec Empire decide to do with this other faction. It will definitely be on my benefit if the Orange Tisacane actually won. Yes, and they do actually, they take out that rebel settlement. So we've actually got a new mission, Spanish console, 10 turns, and we have to take over this settlement. Okay, that's actually something that's doable.
As you wish.
Okay, so that's actually the Aztec town. Okay, so
On my way.
don't believe we can actually take that away now. I'm trying. Gotta keep moving north. Anyway, let's see. Let's move our ship. Move our ship over here to see where the rest of these settlements are anyway. So we've got the Mayans and stuff like that up here as well. And we can take over this settlement and then maybe this settlement before the Mayans expand. So let's see what's over here. We've actually got another rebel settlement. Who's this? Mexican rebels. Let's move him south. 10 turns to take over that. We can maybe try and take over that in the next few turns. But first of all, we're actually going to grab this army. Move them here. Take the army inside here, which will be... Okay, let's see how many guys we can get. We can actually take all of them, but I don't think we can maintain it. We can, but we can actually just move that down. Okay, so he can't move that far, so we're going to leave that in there. We've actually got some more units we can build here as well, which is nice. This ship is actually going to move around here. And we're going to continuously just keep pumping out units on this settlement here just to defend. Hopefully by... So we've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've actually got 8 units there we can move south. And also we can retrain at some point as well. Okay, so let's... Can we end this turn? We've actually got some money. Can we spend some money? No, we can't. Can't recruit anything either because of our tax rate. So that's where the mines are. So we're actually 2 settlements away from them. Okay, so we actually should be able to take over this land in the south, but it's just dark. Or she'll be mostly just rebels anyway. So let's end the turn quickly. I think I've got about another 10 minutes or so left anyway, so I'm trying to expand as much as I can before the first part is actually finished. Okay, so it looks like the Aztecs are actually being destroyed here. It looks like it's actually working in my favour, which is something that usually doesn't happen. So we've actually got another general. We want him. Yes, we do. Once we have another general there, it will be easier to expand. This man is going to go over here. Okay, so that's good for us. We are not going to complain. We are also going to... Let's see, what's over here? There's not a settlement over there, but there's a rebel settlement there that we want to get to. Also, let's move this army now that we can. So, is there any more? Yes, there is. So let's actually take this general over with us as well, which would be nice. And then let's move him over here. And we've finished most of our recruitment as well, which is nice. We can grab some swordsmen, some pikemen, which is 1, 2, 1, 2, okay, so we've got 6 units, 7, 8. Let's actually move 8 units up here as well, just to help out. And then we'll actually combine. And let's see if this guy can recruit some more. He can get a missionary, which I don't like. Construction wise, we actually can't get anything right now. But the army wise, we've got some small units we can recruit. Okay, he can't actually recruit any mercenaries from there. And neither can this guy. But let's see if we can lower the tax here and get some recruitment going as well. Let's get another pikeman going now. And let's also get another sword militia there as well, just to help out this settlement. Okay, so let's keep moving. Trader, let's keep moving the trader south. Looks like there's actually a rebel settlement here as well, which would be nice to take over. But not right now. Yeah, actually. So this is a guide. Is this, yeah, this is a guide. So I actually want to move this guide up here. It looks like we can actually get in that settlement. Maybe in the next time we should move him up north and then move him back to see what's in this settlement. But for now, we are actually going to keep moving up because we don't want to. Yeah, we can get some more mercenaries, native archers and native warriors. Let's get 6 and 5. Let's get 6 and 3. So let's do that. Let's also get the last of these guys. And then we can actually join some of these mercenaries in with them as well to help out. I think that's all we can actually do this turn. Yes, it is. Can we actually build? No, we can't. We're fine there. Fine here, recruitment wise, and we're fine there as well. Maybe construction wise? No. Okay, let's end the turn. Oh, I forgot to move my diplomat. That's what I forgot to do. Okay, so we need to move my diplomat next time. Okay, blah blah blah, bride presented, yes. Yes, we will take the bride. And also we will take this man and we will move him up north. And the more we move him up north, maybe some more trade we'll get as well. Well, it looks like we're actually losing some money, but not a lot anyway, so we could probably take over this town at some point. And also we could probably take over this town at some point as well. First of all, let's move this guy here. Yeah, we can just see this is yep. And they have some Jaguar warriors as well, which we'll have to actually look out for. Missile wise, I've got 4 units of missiles and some Hornet throwers as well, which is it's not scary, but they do a bit of damage anyway, so we have to watch out for that. Let's get both our pikemen in there, would be nice. And let's see, do we want another unit? We want another unit of, let's see, so 14 and 9 for them and 15 and 11 for the heavy mail, so let's get some heavy mail. And let's move on to this settlement. And let's move our agents as well, just to uncover most of the rebel settlements. As you can see, the Aztecs are trying to expand as much as they can. And we're going to expand as much as we can as well. We've actually got another settlement down here we could actually probably take over. And let's see, what else have we got? Let's see what our ship is doing, so let's keep moving our ship. Our ship is probably going to disembark here, would be nice. And we're going to move this ship over here. Going to disembark here, take over this settlement, take over this settlement. And let's see, so let us think what can we do here. So let's actually move into here. Let's actually join some guys up. It'd be good if we could recruit some more men there, but we can't because we don't have a general. Also, let's see if we can recruit. We can't recruit there. Can't recruit there, but we can train. No, we can't. And Havana is the only place that we can probably recruit some more men, and it is. So let's get some pikemen is what I've actually used the most, simply because they're really good for pushing into settlements and make some space for their units. And let's end the turn. Looks like the Aztecs are probably going to take over that rebel settlement in the south. Gather most of the rebel settlements is probably the best idea for me right now, so let's keep moving the ships. Move this ship down here as well. And these two armies can actually join up at some point. So let's actually finish this turn and then I can... Let's attack this settlement first. And we can maintain the siege, we can do that battle next part of the game. Also, this is the end of that map, so let's move up here and see what's over this side of the map.
This is as far as I may go today,
Also, let me think.
my lord.
Why move this trader? Just keep moving south. As you can see, there's still a lot of rebel settlements as well, which we can take over. And recruitment wise, we're doing pretty well. Let's get another pike militia there, and let's get those guys as well, as much as we can. Retraining wise, we can actually get into them, that's fine. And retraining wise, over here, we can actually get a lot of guys over here, so we have to watch out. Let's get some horses would help out, and let's also get the dismounted. Yes, let's get them as well.
Yes, my lord.
And this army here, okay, so we've actually got a full stack here. They'll probably be able to hold off, take this area and then hold off the mines while I push and take over the rest of these settlements over here. Okay, so diplomat, let's see, let's keep moving you.